Now he's on your radio.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
No, I totally expected it. I think he's so handsome. I think...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Rock that, homie.
The Tony Camm Radio Show starts now.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Tony Camm Show. We're on air once again. I'm sitting here in the studio with the lovely Jamil Moreland, the Twisted Sister herself.
Hola.
What's going on?
Nothing
You doing
much.
all right?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Everything all right with you today?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. How come you don't have your Mac Tonight glasses on today?
Sometimes, I don't wear the shades. I don't wear the shades all the time. I wear
downtown shades look like Mac Tonight sunglasses.
These are mood shades, and I wear them when the mood hits me to put them on.
Okay.
So I could be mid-conversation with you, and you like at lunch, and we'll be eating, and I'm talking to you, looking in your eyes, and you look away for a minute at your phone, you look back up, and I got shades on. That's just how I do. It's
like
whatever
Tubbs,
the mood.
Miami Vice.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Speaking of which, who's chiming in, Mr. B. Rich.
What's
going on, B. Rich? The number one hottest comedian in the line at Burger King. What's going on?
Oh, in the line at Burger King? Okay.
What's happening, man?
I can't call it, man.
You
What
doing
you been
all
up
right?
to,
You
dog?
doing all right? What's new?
Man, I was just saying this weather, man. It's that time of the year, you get that warm day out of, every 10 days or so. So, ladies, this is a public service announcement. Make sure you got that emergency pedicure. Because I'm tired of looking at, they just throw the open toes on just, because it's warm. I mean, I'm tired of looking at your toes throw up gang signs. West side.
So you get the winter toes, and then a spring day hits you, you just put the sandals and the flip flops on. And you're like, you ain't ready.
You're not ready. You got to get ready for these things. Trust me, we're watching. Yeah, we're watching.
That's crazy right there. But I'm gonna be looking out for that right there. Well, welcome to the show, everybody. We got another great show for you guys today. We're going to be playing some of the biggest, hottest music all over the country. You're going to hear it right here on this show. We got the pimp himself coming up a little bit later on, Mr. Chuck Rose with the Pimp Minute, some enlightenment for you. We got a super mix by my man, DJ Ed, who's going to be in the house. And stopping by the show today, we got poet extraordinaire, Mr. Nick George. So let's get the show popping. Tony Camm Radio Show is on air. All right, so in the studio with us right now is a poet extraordinaire, spoken word artist, really cool dude too. We became friends like sometime last year. I think we met at Garage Fest, which is a cool event itself, and we started talking about some stuff. And I think we're going to be trying to work together to bring some poetry to Lynchburg. But Nick George,
yes sir,
how you doing?
Doing all right. I told you, my fingers are cold because I'm still getting used to Lynchburg's weather. Like,
man, you from where? Are you
Jersey,
from
Newark, New Jersey.
And it's not cold in Jersey?
I mean, it's definitely
Wait. How you gonna be from Jersey?
Be from like California.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I don't have a problem with the cold per se.
I thought you was like from the equator or something.
I mean, it's one thing for it to be cold, but it's another thing for in 1 week it go from 70 degrees to hail the next day, to a thunderstorm, to snow, to balmy weather over the weekend.
Hey, but doesn't that keep life exciting? I mean,
maybe for you, but I love my Tim's in Jersey. So
the Tim's in Jersey. Well, look, so man, you do a lot of you like a driving force, in my opinion, on the poetry scene in our area.
I feel fancy now.
Oh yeah, you fancy.
He's like, I didn't know.
You fancy, huh?
Good thing you came on. Now you know.
It's my pick me up for the weekend.
Yeah, and I've had the pleasure of like seeing you do some of your stuff, and I know you're trying to put together some showcases.
Yeah,
and some stuff
I've actually been trying for a while. I came to Lynchburg, back in 04. So I've been there for a minute. And
04.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for a minute, I was one of those rebellious dudes who are trying to find a way out of Lynchburg as soon as possible. But lately I've been figuring, while I'm here, let me try and put something in the area, put something in the atmosphere, kind of put something in there while I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long it'll be.
Okay.
But while I'm here, I want to invest at least into the creative community because it exists.
Yeah, it does exist.
It exists,
yeah, exactly.
and it took some time to find it.
Yeah, and that's kind of the purpose of our show too, is to kind of expose that creative community that is here.
Mm-hmm.
So what you got? You got any shows or things coming up that you want to?
Well, being an outstandingly mature and responsible individual, I have actually been moving towards finishing my master's degree, so that's kind of taken more of a priority.
Okay.
But on the other hand, if I find a mic and an opportunity
Right.
I can't help
Well,
it.
you have a mic. And
That's exactly what I was about to say. Yes. So this is your opportunity. There is a mic in front of you. Let's see what you got.
Well, see, I don't know what I actually came with like 2 books because I wanted variety to pick from, but I have no idea what to choose from, like a love poem or a young boy trying to do right poem, or I don't know. It depends on what y'all want to hear.
Let's just hear something.
Yeah,
Let's hear something.
Just anything.
Long as,
Yes.
long as
Something
long as
good.
it's clean. Long as
Something
it's
good and
clean.
clean.
Long as it's
Yes.
clean. All right, can't do
You got
this one.
anything in there? About any baby mama stuff in there?
You have anything for Be Rich and his baby mama?
Yeah.
Or
his
even if
Project Twins.
as you're doing it, if there's a word that you can just censor yourself.
I can censor myself.
Yeah, this is radio.
Nice.
So.
I've been training for that.
All right.
Actually, all right. I have one here that it's kind of aged. I wrote this a while ago, but I feel like it's still relevant. So I guess that's enough preamble for that one. Its title is Want. I want hip hop to stop acting the fool. I know unless I walk it out, I'm not cool, and without some chicken noodle soup, I won't be true. But I just want Lauryn Hill, MC Lyte, and Salt and Pepper to do a mixtape soon. And I want gas prices to go down. Scratch that. I want my college loans to go down. And I think I want a Maserati with a sunroof, or an Expedition with tinted windows and Dolby bass that goes boom, or a GTS with 48-inch rims so you can envy me soon, or maybe I just want a car. And I'm tired of not being able to buy anything, so I want a job. And I want my parents to be proud of me. And I want stylish clothes and stylish shoes and stylish things and stylish moves. The cover of GQ with stylish news. Letters being written about me because style is what I do. And I think I just want to have my style. And I want people to realize that change must come from within. And I just want change. And I haven't dated in a while, so I want someone who wants to do me, someone who wants something groovy like a smoothie in a movie. Speak the truth to me, someone I can tell my wants to when I want to really, really, really want to zigga ha. And I just want America to stop having idols, even though Jordan Sparks was kind of cute. I want all to see that I don't do this for fun, but I still want to see this on YouTube when I'm done. And I want D'Angelo to come out with a new album. And I want Tupac to stop coming out with new albums. And I'm tired of being a virgin already, so I want to get married. Scratch that. I just want it to be worth it. And I want my brothers and sisters to aim for the sky and shoot rockets and plan to land among the stars. I want their futures to be bright enough to fuel supernovas, strong enough to whip tornadoes out of brainstorms. I want them to love deeply and think freely. But above all, I want them to want it. I want arms to hold me. I want new sneakers. I want lots of music to blast through big speakers. I want some Chinese takeout, and I'd like to make out. But more than that, I'd like my rhymes and lines to fly and break out. I want honesty to last and all liars to kiss my... Ask me what I want. Your answer's coming up and fast. I want enough of more and all or most in my range. Scratch that. Simply put, I just want things to change.
Very good.
Changed my life,
That's
man.
mine right there.
I like
Changed
it.
my life.
Yeah, I like it.
I was
So
just soul
you
searching
are
there.
reading that from a book. What book is that?
This actually from my undergrad years. I did my internship out in DC for a year, and while I was out there, I met up with a publishing group who decided they wanted to take a chance on me and help me publish my book. So this is my first collection of poetry.
Nice. And what's the name of the book?
Name of it is Just Some Stuff I Wrote Down.
Okay.
And I'm pausing before saying that because I was very young when I put
That was
together.
really good. Can people buy that book?
Yeah, I think it's available. It might be sold out, but you can check or make an inquiry to greatpublishing.com. It should be available there.
It's not like in Barnes and Noble.
No,
Walking up in the
not
store
yet.
and say, I want the latest Nick George book.
I'm sorry, I'm
what
trying.
saying?
Oprah won't hit me back. I was
Oprah-
I'm trying to get in touch with her. She's tricky.
That was really good
tricky.
stuff, man.
That was
I
very
think it's really
good.
good.
Appreciate
and, but we need event where there's a venue where people can come out and do what you just did on the stage with just a mic and a light, and bringing it out. So you got to do that.
I'm
Because
gonna
you're
try.
the driving force, as I said before.
Yeah.
I've given you that title, so
No pressure.
No pressure.
Oh no,
You
I
gotta
don't
live
feel
up
pressure
to
at all.
that.
Because it'd be one thing if this was just something that it'd be fun to do an open mic, But
Right.
honestly, there's a lot of open mics in Lynchburg. There's a lot of people who call something an open mic, and no diss, but there's a lot of guitars and stuff. And I'm a fan of John Mayer, just like the next guy. But poetry literally saved my life, and I know that there are stories out there that need to be told, that want to be told to help save somebody else's life.
Sure.
So I want to kind of do what I can to put that on blast. There's no such thing as too much words. It's
how
just
long
how you
have
write
you
them.
How long have you been writing?
It started in grade school. My guidance counselor suggested that I channel some of my frustrations through writing, and of course I played around with it for a while. But it wasn't until high school in New Jersey that I joined a performance troupe, and that kind of helped hone putting what I wanted to say on paper, so that I can actually throw it out there the best way possible. I guess I'm still learning though. There's still a lot to learn about it. So I'm by no means any Maya Angelou or anything. But
that's cool. No, I really enjoyed that. That was good stuff. And so if you're looking for, are you actively looking for other poets to
yes,
to
I
converse
am.
with? And
I would
maybe
love
put on
to
a
connect
show?
with more poets. I know of a few. But the thing about Lynchburg is that it is so neatly split in half. And I would like to find people on both sides of the aisle.
Absolutely.
On
Bring
both
them
sides,
together.
like from across the street.
Very cathartic.
And bring it together. Like people got stories. People got stories, and that's what connects people.
Sure.
It's not political affiliations or religious affiliations or anything like that. People connect with people. And I want to make a connection so we can listen. That's actually what I want to call it. I want to call it The Listening. And true hip hop heads know The Listening is the title of an album by a group called Little Brother. And that album did a lot for me at a time where hip hop was consumed with a lot of snap music and Team Twerk and such and stuff. They came through and did a lot of stuff. And The Listening says something to me, a place where people can listen to other stories, even if you don't write yourself. I want to try and do that. The plan right now is to have it at the White Hart, downtown Lynchburg on Main Street. The tentative date is the last Friday in March. I think that's the 29th at 7 p.m. So, if there are any poets out there.
How can they get in touch with you?
Right now, I think the safest bet would be to find me on Twitter or Instagram at Date of Dunbar, at either one.
What is it at what?
At Date of Dunbar.
Date of Dunbar?
Yes.
And maybe we can have them send inquiries to
Sure, yeah.
your
You
email?
can send inquiries to radio@cammentertainment.com, and I'll field those for you and forward them on to you. So if you're aspiring poets out there, you're listening to the show, and you want to get in on this movement that's about to happen that Nick George is creating, shoot us an email, radio@cammentertainment.com. And we'll get you hooked up, and maybe we can get a big, huge poetry splash.
That would be
going
dope.
on.
That would be dope, honestly. Then I could leave Lynchburg in peace.
Well, man, thanks for coming on the show. You great stuff that you read out to us from your book. I would need a copy of that book myself.
Really?
That's your last copy?
That's my last copy.
Can't you go print
See,
3
that
more and
costs
sign them or
money.
something?
That costs money, unless you want to help me start a Kickstarter. And
Kickstarter is very valuable. We'll talk about that. I believe in what you're doing.
Sweet.
So thanks for stopping by the show, man. You got something else you wanted to talk about?
I thought about it. I grabbed that before I left the house, and I figured since I'm on the radio and I'm trying to put out the power of writing and stuff, I actually had a piece called Write.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm out of time or not. But
you have time.
Sweet.
You got 12 seconds.
12 seconds. This is just called Write. Write, oh, you pained creative masses, write. Write for the word's sake, or write for the word's sake. Write like a petition for your heart's next beat. Write like a plea bursting forth at the seams. Write like you're begging for your very next breath. Write until you've got nothing left. Write a letter, write a psalm or a proverb. Write like it could do some harm. Write and squeeze it out from the bottom to the top. Write it so cold that it feels white hot. Life's not gonna pause, so just for the dawn. Write as if each memory will soon be gone. Write a poem, maybe write as legislation. Write something that sounds like your own emancipation. Write as if it feeds you. Write until it bleeds you. Write regardless if no one ever reads you. Write your creed, your ideas, thoughts, and hopes. Write as if you know that thing was dope. Write your silent nation of touch screens. Write your private life from much dreams. Write to give praise. Write to count days. Write your legacy or create your own phrase. Write for something. Write for something more. Write for the heck of it. Write for what's yours.
Wow.
Okay, Nick George.
I'm gonna go out and write. I'm gonna start writing right now. Give me some paper. Give me some paper right now. I'm gonna start writing right now.
To you.
He wasn't talking to me.
No,
just to people,
to you,
trying to inspire people.
The
to
masses.
I'm gonna write anyway.
You.
I don't care what you say. I'm writing.
All right,
Nick George, thanks for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. Much
obliged.
success to you and everything that you're doing. We hope you're gonna come back at a future date.
Appreciate you.
Maybe to announce the biggest poetry splash slam
the inauguration
jam, whatever.
Def Poetry Jam Part 2.
There you go. That's right.
Watch out, Russell Simmons. I'm coming for
It'd be
you.
Nick Poetry Jam. I like that too. Anyway, thanks for coming on the show, man.
No problem.
All right.
If you want to be a guest on the Tony Camm Show, send an email to radio@cammentertainment.com.